What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the Shop Garage Whatever for a little live Q&A. And I basically was making this because I don't really have a lot of time today to cut the air box out like I was hoping. And I'm a little... First comment, what's up, Jim? Or Joe, excuse me, Joe, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. I had a little bit of an idea proposed to me through a sponsor and through a few of you viewers. Second, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's all going good, guys. Thanks for the comments. But I want to get this across first, and then I could do some Q&A with you guys. But so with the Kx500 steel frame now about being finished, that 1987 that I have, that I'm sure some of you have seen, it's been proposed to me to do something else with that. Now, I know a lot of you guys, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you guys have been itching to hear more about the 87 Kx500. All these comments, guys. I'm trying to video. I'll answer them in a second. I love all you guys, though. Thank you for tuning in. I want to do something else with that 87 Kx500 because this one has been, it's seriously been so much fun building this thing. And so it's been proposed to me by a sponsor and by a couple people who support the channel to do something really special with that 1987 Kx500. And I agree. I think it needs to be done. I don't want to just do another one-off build. I don't want to just do another restoration or customization. England, what's up, dude? Thanks for viewing in, guy. We want to do like another conversion. Now, what's up? You're blow chaos, right? What's up, guy? You guys are distracting me. Try to stay focused here. So the 87 Kx500, what should I do with it? I mean, that's why I opened up this live chat for you guys, because I'm really kind of curious, like, should I keep it 87? Should I keep it original, build it off of the original, and just kind of make it something special? Like Dylan said, like, build it, but like, build it to what? Build it as an 87? Or should I slap that thing inside of another frame and make it really something more? Because these 87, or I shouldn't say 87, but the Portugal, thank you for viewing. These 87 Kx500 engines, they're great. I mean, this 91's better, but the 87s are still great too. But the 87 chassis of the Kx500s are extremely under-suspended. Their suspension's horrible. The brakes are horrible. See, keep it original. A lot of you guys are saying keep it original, and I'm down. I am down to keep it original. I really am. I hope the sound isn't bouncing around too much from me moving around. But I want to keep it original. Part of me wants to keep it. I've thought about dropping it into like an LTR, yes, into like a quad chassis. I don't do too much quads. I live literally 15 minutes from Pismo Dunes. You know, so like dunes are a big thing over here. A Krapovich exhaust, they're not very, they're not easy to find. They're very hard to find. I actually have to hit up a Krapovich directly to get those. The KX85 frame with the 500, that would be something. I've thought about, yeah, again, in a quad frame, in a YZF frame. I'm with you there. Because I think the Yamaha suspension is the best. The Triple S suspension throughout the years has been fantastic. So I've been thinking like sticking this 87 engine into a modern frame, like a Kawasaki out of it, or I think they call them Kamaha or something like that. Or Yamahas are beautiful indeed. I really want to keep it something you guys would watch. That's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, it's like I can build something that I like, but it doesn't mean it's what everyone's gonna like. And I'm definitely not gonna give it away, Daryl. Sorry, man. Man. Or a Tecate three-wheeler. You know, I've seen a couple three-wheelers pop up, but the rearward kick of the 500 gets in the way of the fender and of the rear wheel, and they're hard to convert. In a mini bike frame. Oh, who was it? Recently, I just saw a post on Facebook. Someone put like a CR500 into like a little mini bike taco frame, and I was just like, oh my god. Dirt cart would be fun. ATCs, yeah, again, ATCs and quads, they kind of have, hey, Scotland, what's up, my guys? I kind of am moving away from the quad and ATV, ATC, three-wheeler, four-wheeler thing, just because the rearward kick of the Kx500, it makes it difficult to fabricable, you know, the Nerf bars, the footrest. Sand cart would be awesome, but it's hard unless you have like an E-start or a way to kickstart it inside of a sand cart frame. So I'm still thinking I'm a dirt bike guy. You know, obviously, you know, that's like 90% of what I do is dirt bike. So I would like to keep it dirt bike. Although, like, you know, drag carts, sand carts. But yeah, I'm kind of with Chris. You know, a YZF frame would be awesome. I would love to keep it in a dirt bike. Maybe down the road, if I can get a hold of like an LTR or a TRX or, you know, a Banshee, because Banshees have a ton of room, then, you know, I would love to do a build on something like that. You keep saying an 85 frame, in a KX85 frame, or just in any, that would be a lot. Think about this for a second. With the weight alone of a Kx500 CR500 engine, that's a lot of weight inside of an 85. So the springs are already pretty maxed out, and then you're going to be putting a big ass like mine on it, and I don't know if I'd trust my son to ride it. So thank you, Motard. Yeah, I love the Motard. It's coming out amazing. I'm so pumped on that thing. Too much for an 85, exactly, Dylan. But it would be amazing. Talk about a novelty, right, to put inside of an 85. It would be strictly a show bike only. A Honda monkey bike frame. Now, just to show you, Honda. If you want to talk Honda monkey bikes, I'm a collector, and you guys don't know this part of me. This is like some fresh, new stuff. But I don't know if you see those 3 down there, or 4. I have all kinds of Honda monkey bikes. I've been collecting them since I was a kid. I'm kind of crazy about them, and that's actually what kind of started my obsession with motorcycles and stuff like that, with some monkeys. So modern Husky frame would be great, but it's like that's why I kind of plugged in today and decided to run a live video. Is being in California here, a bigger shop, dude. Shadow Rider, I need a bigger shop right now. Like, I've way outgrown the saying. Everyone knows, everyone who follows the channel and subscribes, they know that this is definitely too small of a shop for me. But Huskies are basically KTMs, but they're really hard to find a rolling chassis. And if I was going to spend the money to go and buy a KTM or a Husky 300, I would want to leave the thing alone. I think that those things are badass as they are. So, yeah, I am working with what I got, and thank you, I appreciate that. But it's what I can afford right now, because all this stuff that goes on in the shop garage, whatever, is all 100% funded through here. The plate, I have the plate dirt bike. I have the plate. It is. I need to make a fender bracket. That's going to be one of the last things. Bin. Yamaha. I keep thinking that in my head, but I want you guys, I'm going to, after this video is done, I'm going to go down, I'm going to kind of collectively get in all the votes for what I should do with the 87 KX500. So if you're just tuning in now, and if you haven't been watching from the beginning, this is about the KX500, the other one, the 1987, the Kickstarter breaker, the pain in my arse, but now that I got that problem figured out, you know, it's come down to whether I want to keep it in the Kx500 frame or do like something I did with the motard. So welcomed into the video. I just really want to do something exciting and fun for you guys to watch and have you guys be a part of it. And it's seriously, it's busting my brain. I put it in a cart. I've had several people say put it in a cart. I know here locally they have what they call them the outlaw carts, and they put 500 engines in all of them, and they bump start them. I'm just not much of a karting person. I'm a dirt sports, you know, race MX track. I can't, I'll just say this. I don't see myself making a go-kart out of it. I'd sooner do a sand cart. I'd sooner see myself doing a quad or an ATV of some sort. A UTV might be kind of fun, but I am the dirt life, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I know you guys are enjoying the channel. That's what keeps me pumped. So, dirt bike YT, just keep it. The only problem with keeping it as is, I was looking over the 87 Kx500 yesterday after I've been so pumped on this. I'm like, I want to do something with that other thing right now. The problem is it's just so old. It's so decrepit. Put in a new KX frame. I thought about that, like finding a KX250 or 125 two-stroke and putting in there. Put in a Ninja frame and daily it. Oh, that's the best comment yet. Oh, man. That would be something. But anyways, you guys who know me and who follow the channel, hit me up, lundmx@gmail.com. If you have any leads, if you have a rolling chassis sitting around that you would like to donate to the channel, if it's something that we can really make an awesome build off of, you know, I would like to do like a Suzuki, like an RM, because I have this other RM. I can't show you guys too much for it real quick, but that Suzuki build is like amazing. It's going to be in magazines, and it's going to be a big deal. So I can't show much more than the ass end of it right there. Yeah, you got an 85 roller. I kind of want to make it a new bike with new modern suspension. The motard, seriously, this one only went into a motard because it had a plate. A lot of you keep saying LTR and a Harley frame. That would just be, oh my god. I can, here in California, if I put it in a Harley frame, I would probably get shot by all the Harley elite, the 1%ers. Yeah, being in England, we don't get the XTC 550s over here. I mean, they're rare, but man, guys. So anyways, a little food for thought. Something to ponder, and I obviously won't make any moves on a new frame until I talk to you guys, and until, you know, I'll make up a final decision. I'll see what you guys think about it. I can update the chassis. I thought about with the 87, like putting more modern forks on it. The rear though is limited because of the unitrack suspension. Is the linkage in it makes it really difficult. Can I show your completed upper engine mounts of the... Yeah, sure. Hang on. It's not really complete because I didn't finish cutting them yet. I need to trim them. But that is how the upper mounts came out. Like that. I had to keep in mind, because it's a perimeter frame and the tank sits down in there, so I had to keep some space open for where the tank sits into it. So boost it, heck yeah, boost it. So anyways, guys, that's what I came at you with today. Thank you. I appreciate that you think they look good, because it's, you know, this is my first time doing a steel frame conversion. Like I said, I've done aluminums and they all look great. I've thought about Frank MVC. I've thought about if I can find like a WR 250, 450, something like that, that has a plate on it as well, then obviously I wouldn't do a supermoto, but some sort of a dual sport thing would be awesome. There's a lot of options. I'm going to be obviously watching eBay. I'm going to be watching Craigslist. A CRF, okay, Dirt Bike YT, the thing about a CRF, and I have nothing against Honda whatsoever, Dual Sport 500 is what I'm thinking. The CRFs, obviously their engines from like 02, 03, 04, 05, basically those 4 years were kind of bad. Yeah, like Ben said, like Hondas are bad. But then we'd be putting a Kawasaki in it. Like there'd be a lot of mad Honda riders out there with the Kawasaki engine in there. But who cares, right? You know, we build stuff for fun and we ride it here at London Mech. So that's exactly why I'm here, Luke. Luke Black. I want to do something that has been done, and it seems like to me like that's kind of where I need your guys' help. And I think a dual sport would be sick. Obviously, I'd have to find a rolling chassis that's already plated, the engine blown up, CR500 frame. Yeah, right. Dude, I've already, if you've seen my past videos, I've already done CR500s, and they're a lot of fun. But I want to do something, a novelty, something that's going to be a nice staple for the channel. A Z125 frame, yeah. RMzilla. I know that's what Travis Pastrana did, except I think he used a Honda engine. But me personally, I like the Kx valve. A lot of people don't, and they think that the trannies are garbage in the Kx500s, but I've never had a problem. I want to see a bike be a dual sport too. Get a Mako 700. Send me a Mako 700. I mean, seriously, guys, like, if I can get a hold of the stuff, I'll do it. Never done before a CRF 50. There's a reason that one hasn't been done yet. Azilla, another vote by Dylan for Azilla. I would really like it to be street legal, like a dual sport Zilla. Like, that'd be cool. In California, I know there's a lot of countries viewing in right now, but dual sport in California terms means it is licensed to drive on the street and on the dirt. Dual registration, whatever you want to call it. And a PB50. Now you guys are just being insane. Am I going to bore out the Kx500? No, Ethan. I mean, that thing's big enough. I mean, I don't think that... I know a lot of guys do like the Liger kit, the 580. Nathan, no matter what, I'll make it sick. A hill climb bike, Ashley. We have sand dunes here. We have no hill climbs. Now, we got lots of mountains, but there's no one here that runs any hill climbs. You all have to go inland California to hit any hill climbs, so it really wouldn't make sense. Johnny, I've thought about a resto mod. That's what I was planning to do until this point after I finished this motard. The motard just seems like it almost kind of made a fire for me to convert the 87 kicks into something greater than it is right now. So... wide tire chopper. I think that's been done. I've seen something about someone doing a wide tire chopper before. I'm gonna be finishing the RM80 really, really soon. I'm literally waiting on a number plate. I am waiting on front wheel spacers. I am waiting on, God, like just a few more things and it's done. Cafe Racer would be great. An 87 Kajiva, but it's an 87 Kx500 that really wouldn't be, changing it to something newer and better. Fat Cat or a Big Wheel 200, that would be possible. It'd be, what would I use it for? I'd want it to be like a crazy motocross riding bike or a street motard. Hey Brazil, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Put a bit older Kawai 252 stroke into a scrambler, generate color, yeah. God, guys, so much things flying through my head, and that's why I tuned in and made this live video for you guys, because I need your help. Will I ever make a big four-wheeler? It's possible. Things change here almost weekly. YZ345 ESR. I did a 325. Jim Radwick, who lives here locally, he did a 325 ESR, and that thing came out amazing. Brazil loves you, Jurdle. Thank you, appreciate it. Are the Kx500 frames bigger than the 252 stroke frames? Yes, they are. Where they're taller is between the frames and the top tube to allow for the taller cylinder. So that's why I was thinking, you know, it'd be kind of cool. What would you guys think if I got a hold of another 2003, 2004, 2005, either RMZ or Kawasaki, and just doing a dirt version and almost keeping them exactly the same, but one's a motard, one's, you know, a dirt bike or something like that. The KLX450 frame, I don't mind doing aluminum. I'm not good at welding aluminum, so I would definitely have to have that one paid to have that one done. I'm still thinking dual sport 2 Willis Watts. I think dual sport would be where it's at. This motard is kind of a dual sport, but it's going to be more of a canyon carver than a dual sport. Let's see. RMZ with the 4 gears. Yeah, so like I think it was like 06 or one of the years. I don't know. To me, and no offense if you guys own these bikes, but the 03, 04, 05, and 06, I think, is when they changed the aluminum frame. But the Yamaha, or not Yamaha, but Suzuki and Kawasaki's were garbage engines. They had crank problems, valve problems, and the engines, like around here, I could find like this style stuff. I could find them super cheap, and they're available, and I could get another rolling chassis like I did with this one, but it would be something I could build into a dual sport or into a sand drag. I could do a sand drag. I could, you know, with a nice length and swing arm, something to do is, yeah, but the dual sport still sounds amazing to me too, just because I would use it. I would ride it probably daily. Sticking to Vespa. That would be quite a conversion indeed. Motard sidecar. I like that idea. A motard sidecar. I don't know where I'd get one. And whoever my ditch monkey would be on the sidecar would have to be some sort of superhuman, because we would be going that thing pretty hard. Yeah, 06 KX250. A lot of them were junk, but the thing is a lot of them had great suspension, great brakes. And the components are still available. Like if I want to get a chain guard or chain block, head tube bearings, swing arm bearings, wheel kits, spoke kits like that, I can find them where it is with the 87 KX500. I cannot find anything, and if I do, it's going to be eBay. It's going to be new old stock. It's going to be kind of expensive. Yeah. Dude, I honestly, Ben, if I think I put that thing in a Harley, I would get shot. There would be some purist Harley guy that would find me and kill me. RC car with the KX500 motor in it. New Sherco frame. Hey, you know what? From MVC, if you can get me a new Sherco frame, I will let you come in and do the build with me. I'll room and board you and have you do it with me, because that would be amazing. Do something like that. Try to get an 06 KX250 frame. I agree with that. I'm kind of thinking that gas frame, sure. I just want something with good suspension, good brakes, and the parts are easy to find. At the end of the day, it needs to be able to have accessories that I can still get for it, which the 87 KX500 does not have. When's the next build video? Well, I still need to do the airbox on the Kx500. I need to do on the conversion bike, excuse me. I need to get the gas tank finished. So there still is a lot of things I got to do on this. The RM80 is it's right there. It just needs a couple more things. And then after those two are done, then the 87 Kx500 will be the next build for the show. KTM Supermoto with the sidecar. Man, that would be amazing. Like, or I just don't know where to get any of it. Plop in the RM80. The RM80 would fall apart as soon as it felt any bit of vibration from that engine. Am I going to daily the motard? I don't have any plans right now with the motard other than just to get it done. And I already have a potential buyer for it that's offered me a pretty nice penny for it, and I might take him up on it to fund future builds. YZ250 frame, I like that one because there is a 02 or 03, maybe it's an 04 YZ250 in a local ad here, and he wants like 600, 700 bucks for it. And I think that would be prime time. That would be something really cool to do a motocross bike. But again, that's not unusual. Someone does that all the time. A lot of people have done conversions like that, but maybe not that same one. Another vote for a Kx500 frame. How much am I selling it for? I wasn't selling it. It's just someone came up and said, hey, when you're finished with that, I might be interested in buying it. I said, well, I'm not interested in selling it. And he said, well, like, name a price. And I was like, it would take like 10 grand. He says, I think I could do that. And I was like, for 10 grand? Like, I'll start building on it, but no promises I'm going to want to sell it. So I want to get it built first. I want to ride it. I want to take it around town, do some wheelies on it, get pulled over on it a couple times by the police, and then, make my decision if it's something that needs to stay in the London Mix stable or if it's something that needs to fund more projects, because I need, obviously, more content for YouTube videos. So, anyways, guys, Keeper, 10,000 sold. That's kind of was like my feeling. It's like 10,000, really? Okay, sold. So, I know she's sweet, and but I've built so many bikes over the years, guys, that I let go too early, too soon, and it's, I'll know more when it gets done. I'll know more when it gets done if I want to keep it or not. Anyways, we're going up into 27 minutes now. A really new frame would be sick, and I'm thinking steel again. I like fabricating steel over aluminum. There's just more fabricating ability by myself. I'm really not good with aluminum. You could do another awesome build for another 10K. So anyways, my wife's giving me the time to hang it up one, but what's the YZ poster in the background? That one is just quickly, and then I gotta go, but this was actually a shoot I was involved with. This is Zaka Station here in California. It's one of our premier tracks by where I live, and I was there that day that they shot that because I was prepping. I was working on, when I was a Yamaha technician, I was the one that was doing all the maintenance work on that, on the test bike they're using for the photo. So I was tuning the suspension for the guy, and so afterwards they'd given me the poster as like a thank you. So record doing videos on, oh yeah, dude, I want to record videos doing wheelies on that KX getting pulled over, like how that would be sick. But anyways, I gotta cut it off here. We're at 20 minutes now. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for viewing today. Thank you all for hanging out with me and talking with me. I'm gonna go back through the comments. Snowbike, I don't get any snow here in California, or else I would. But I gotta cut it off. I love every single each and one of you guys. You guys are important to me. Later, Dirtbike YT. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. From the shop garage, whatever. This is Clint Lund with Lund MX, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out, guys. I really, really appreciate it. So,